Okay, now this is saying that the fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall not abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. Okay, and it's saying that any man that fear the Lord, he shall be satisfied with what the Lord has instructed for him to do, and he shall not be visited with evil. That means you don't hang around evil people. You don't speak to evil people. You don't do what evil people do. You do good. Don't try to correct them. Don't try to handle them in a way that's going to cause you to be ungodly. If it means staying off around them, those type of people, then that's what you got to do if you want to live right, if you want to live holy. And then it say, a slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Now, it talks about slothful again. Sloth. A sloth is slow. This is a slow man. He hides his hand. He don't want to work. He don't want to do nothing. He don't want to just sit around and be lazy. And then he can't even feed himself because he has no way of buying food, providing. If he wanted to do a garden, he couldn't even do a garden because he won't even work to get the seeds or buds or whatever for the fruits and vegetables to go in the garden. So hey, this man just gonna starve to death because he don't want to work. He just want to sit around and want somebody to feel sorry for him and have pity. No. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware. Smite a scorner. That means that you warn people about a scorner. That's people that's been hurt, misused, abused. So now they have trust issues. Everybody they come in contact with, they gonna have problems with. They ain't gonna get along with nobody because everybody, all they see is whatever happened to them before. All they see is it's gonna happen again. So that's why God tell you have to repent and you have to forgive. If you forgive, you'll be relieved of a lot of stuff. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. And reprove one that hath understanding, and he will understand knowledge. Reprove. Reprove. That means talking to somebody that has understanding. They can kind of rearrange the situation and you know, show you how to go about doing things, doing it the right way instead of doing things through evil and trying to prove people wrong and this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But if you don't have understanding and knowledge, you don't have nothing. And in order to understand anything, you have to be able to listen, to see, and if you don't have those two, you're not gonna understand nothing. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying. He that wasteth his father and chaseth away his mother is a son that causeth shame and bringeth reproach. Now, when it say he that wasteth his father, that means that you ain't doing nothing your father taught you. You doing things on your own. You selling drugs. You out here drinking. You out here not working. You out here doing what the other people do, standing on the corner at other people's house doing God knows what, when you know you supposed to be doing what you supposed to do, what your father done taught you. But because you want to be like these people, you want to do what they do. And it say, and chased away his wife is a son that causes shame. Now here you is, you done chased away your mother because you don't want to act right. She tired of fooling with you. She done been doing everything she can for you, and she don't see no change in you. So hey, she's not giving up on you, but hey, she just done allowed you to stray, but she's still praying for you, but she done allowed you to stray so you can see what you doing ain't right, and hoping that you will see that you need to make a turnaround and change your life and do what you need to do as an adult, so you can make productive decisions, so you know, so you won't bring shame on them. So they be like shaking their head like, I taught him better. He know better than that. Now he out here doing this, doing that. He know me and his father didn't do that. We raised him like we was like we was supposed to, and took him to church and all this and that, and now he done got grown, done got out on his own, and now he out selling drugs and dealing with the wrong people. He drinking, he partying, he gang banging and all this, and God, we don't understand this. But that's the process God is taking him through, hoping hoping he put him in a situation where one day he'll wake up and see, okay, and say, okay, God, I don't want to do this no more. I want to change. I want to live for you. I want to live for you only. I don't want the gangs no more. I don't want the drinking, the smoking, and all that no more. The playing cards, the just doing ungodly things. But it's gonna be a process. I'm talking about me. I'm in it. It's gonna be a process. And when you go through a process, then that means things is still going on and still being worked out. And like I say, bring it reproach. And when anything get reproached, that means God is in it. When God gets in it, something gonna change. Like they say, pray to something change. Pray to something change. And when you get through, by the time you get through praying all them prayers, you gonna start seeing changes. You gonna start seeing little small changes first, and then it's just gonna build. One gonna build on top of another. One gonna build on top of another. And once that process is through, you gonna be able to see yourself clear. You gonna be able to think clear. You gonna be able to make decisions on your own. You gonna be able to communicate with people. You gonna know how to stay away from negative people. You gonna have to know how to when to go to God, when to pray. And how to go about dealing with evil thoughts, evil people, evil things. And you gonna have all that around you while you in this process. I can vouch for that. You gonna have it around you, so don't think you ain't. You gonna have it around you. You gonna have it around you. Everything you used to do, you gonna do it. It's gonna come around you, but it's gonna be up to you to do it. But if you ain't strong enough in the spirit, then you gonna go back to what you used to be. That's why I said I done came a long way from what I used to be. Thank God for that. And it say, cease my son to hear the instructions that causeth to err from the words of knowledge. That means cease. That means to stop, my son, to hear the instructions that causes err from the words of wisdom. That means that God needs you to hear the instructions that causes to deter you from the causes of not hearing the words of knowledge. From not hearing the words of knowledge. If you don't have the words of knowledge, then you don't have nothing. You're not wise. But if you have the word of knowledge, then you are wise. You will make right decisions. I don't care what may come your way, you're going to make right decisions. I don't care how it comes, you're going to make the right decisions. And it say, an ungodly witness scorn judgment. An ungodly witness scorn the judgment. That means an ungodly witness scorn the judgment. That means that, hey, they just do evil acts, and just God ain't pleased with that, and He ain't gonna like that on Judgment Day. And the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. Iniquity is not good. That's evil. That's doing things you ain't got no business doing, saying. That's all that is. And it say the wicked is gonna devour it. If you doing good, that wicked gonna devour your good and try to make it evil, try to make it bad. That's why you gotta be prayed up. That's why you gotta be prayed up. Cause the devil talk to you just like God do. But the only difference in between God talking and the devil make things sound and look so good. He'll show you a picture. He'll tell you something so good. And then when you get to that point and you get to where that devil wants you to be, and it'll be good for a while. But after then, everything starts to crumble. And then you'll wonder why this happening, why that happened. This supposed to be good. This is from God. No, it ain't from good, from God. Anything that God put together is going to stay together. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of the fools. Now I'm telling you, the scorner, from what I'm reading, that seems like that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. When Judgment Day, God ain't gonna fool with you if you a scorner. And the stripes for the back of the fools. So if you just a fool here on this earth, doing anything, saying anything, false witness, don't understand nothing, don't try to understand nothing, just gonna do things your way, you gonna get stripes on your back. So hey, all this judgment's going, all that is something to think about. And I mean, people in this world, I'm just reading stuff as I'm reading it. I'm sitting up here recapping things that's really happening in this world. And it seems like some of the things that's happening with some of, I'm not talking about nobody, but some of the people in this world, they do the same thing what I just got through reading. The same thing. But I was just, reading chapter 19 and, just wanted to make sure that I understand, and, like I say, me doing these videos, I can, go back and re-listen to them, and, I don't know, make sure I didn't miss nothing. But like I say, I'm making my videos. I ain't trying to bash nobody. I ain't trying to talk about nobody. But it's just, I just want to have myself on the same page as the Lord. I ain't got time for nothing else. I ain't got time for nothing else. So many things been happening in my life that I just don't want to deal with it no more. I want a peaceful life. And that's all I want. And everything else is just up to the Lord. I done prayed about it.